Wednesday, where does the week go? Brits 09. We're joined by, well, he's down to one arm, but he still packs a hell of a punch.
Still got the left arm, you know, it's always good to have at least one arm.
Phil, tell us about what's been going on here with the Who Got Pop.
Yeah, Nike 6.0, Who Got Pop? It's always the burning question in the minds of skateboarders and snowboarders. Who's got pop? Who's got the biggest ollie in town or on the mountain, you know? So we thought, what can we do?
It's almost like a reverse limbo, isn't it? It's like a snow limbo, but backwards.
Really.
Anti-limbo,
Actually, the actual final there, it would have been easier to go underneath it than it would have been to go over the top. There's a fantastic day up the mountain today with the half pipe, but this Apres ski setup is unreal.
It's always great with the Brits, isn't it? They put so much effort into the sort of activities after everyone's had a good day's riding and stuff.
Hey Russ, I've been around the world going to snowboard comps in Japan, in Korea, in South America and Canada. If you want to go to a decent one, come to the Brits.
Come to the Brits.
Not only can they speak your language, you know, but no one's scared to get the beers in.
No, you're right. You're quite right.
You have a laugh. You've always got great DJs coming over here, and the standard of snowboarding gets better every single year. So, you know, to be part of it, you know, to be able to bring Nike over here and do like a highest dolly comp, it's brilliant. You know, I love it. I mean, it gives me an excuse, and it means someone else pays my flight over here, which is, you know, so it's always good, right?
My favourite bit out of that whole thing was when they looked up to you. It's like something out of ancient Rome, when you had to give the thumbs up or the thumbs down.
Slaughter him.
Like the Caesar of the slopes. Amazing.
It was good. I mean, it worked really well. The sun goes down, so it gets a bit cold.
Yeah.
But we had a crowd, as you see, right to the very end. I mean, it's a little bit chilly, a little bit parky now.
Didn't stop them getting involved, though.
Didn't stop them getting involved. Not at all. You got the tunes. You got some, you know, a lot of people. Got people eager. You got prize giving now as well. Yeah. So you know, all good.
And we've got a football game to watch shortly as well, haven't we?
They're
showing
sure
the football
about
on the cinema screen.
What was that? The old England game from a couple of days ago. Yeah, so I'm all behind that. My friend actually went 4-0, right?
Oh, well, don't ruin it for everybody.
I'm not saying who it's to.
Lovely job. We'll sign off there. Brits09.com. We'll see you very, very shortly. Right, we're upstairs at the Riders Palace with a right rabble. How are we doing, gentlemen? We've got Micky Finn and Darren Jay in the middle. We haven't actually been properly introduced yet, have we?
Bushman.
Bushman, Russell, how you doing?
How you doing? Formerly known as Rufus.
AKA.
And it's Ryhmes, isn't it?
Yeah, MC Ryhmes.
We met briefly earlier on. You didn't come up with the Funk Royale boys. You're on the
No, I come up with these guys.
Did you?
Yeah, they found me on the street. And
thid they just rolling around in Switzerland?
Do you want to join us? I was like, all right, cool, man.
Why not? Why not? You had a good day up out on the slopes then, boys?
Love it.
Yeah,
we just don't do it enough. Every time me and Darren, and we've done gigs in the mountains a few times. Every time we come, we snowboard, we go, we've got to do this more often, we've got to do this more often, and we just don't get round it. I love it. I'm like a big kid up there.
Yeah.
I go-kart at home, that's my bit of fun, that's my little vice. But I enjoy boarding more than go-karting. I love it up there. I'm just gutted it shuts at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, a bit of nighttime action.
Yeah, I want to go. I heard there's some in Europe somewhere where you can go down the night runs, which I'd love to do. But I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun.
It's funny, isn't it? Because drum and bass and snowboarding kind of grew up at the same kind of a time. Do you know what I mean? There's always been a bit of a relationship between the two. Would you say?
Well, and it's kind of street. It's like, you know, if you look at skateboarding, BMXing, it's very kind of street kind of stuff. And I always have seen drum and bass as a kind of street music, modern hip hop. Yeah, you know, it's generated from people on the street like me and Darren. It ain't a major record company thing.
Going back to what you said as well about drum and bass, jungle, and snowboarding being the same kind of time. Also, for me, I always think that they've got a lot in common. Drum and bass was like the bastard son of house.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And snowboarding was really the bastard son of skiing.
Yeah.
And for me, that's why I think a lot of people I was just talking to the guy downstairs, said he was about to go on.
Yeah.
And he said to me, the more places he goes, the more people are starting to listen to drum and bass.
Yeah.
But before it was just like a hip hop crowd.
Yeah, of course, of course. And a lot of these lads who are snowboarding and DJing,
that's what he was saying as well. There's a lot of guys that
actually
snowboard, actually DJ as well.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you tonight? Because there's there's a decade of drum and bass, and you've been there all the way through it. What do you play when?
Play some Madonna, some
some cheeky girls.
Just a lot of quite a lot of ragga folk we're going to be playing.
Right. Okay.
We've got some country music as well. You like country music?
Personally, I mean, I can't speak for Darren. I'd rather read the crowd, see what they look like they're going to be up for. You know, it ain't worth trying to give someone spilt milk if they don't want to drink it, you know.
Right, true.
So I try and read the crowd and try and adapt to. So we've got jungle here, we've got new drum,
we've got everything.
You know, we've got a load of new stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, as long as there's a couple of old ones in there for me, we'll all be alright with that. We'll all be happy.
We've got schedule. Yeah, there you go. Speak for yourself.
Lovely job. Right, we'll wrap that up. You've got a crowd of people to go and make dance. See you soon, Brits09.com. We'll see you on the other side.
Peace.
We'll see you in Brits 010. Darren opened the door and I was standing in a pair of pants and I pulled right up to my belly button and I went, as he opened the door I went, what do you reckon tonight?